But this is just a midday check-in. Thank you, universe. So planet cards. We have Venus, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. So if you know much about the planet cards at all, Venus, I'm a Taurus sun, so my planet is Venus. Libras too. Let's see what else we got. Pluto, your ability to transform. Take a big leap forward and rebirth. Hello, we're in new moon in Gemini recently, and we're in Gemini season, which is an opportunity for pivoting and transformation. So if you're itching for that new cycle and that new opportunity, now's the time. And one more. Mercury, how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. Maybe this is telling you to, it is telling you to bring awareness to that. Maybe changing your perspective on how you communicate, how you think, your thoughts. Time to change a mindset. So let me know if this resonates for you. House cards. Oops. House cards. We have the 8th house. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. And you see the wedding bands right there. So some of you might be dealing with, thank you for the hearts, guys, a transition in your connection, in your relationship, in your marriage, something you've been thinking about for a while. So bring awareness to that. Shared resources and intense emotions. Maybe, you know, if you are in a marriage and your finances are bound together and you're thinking about a way out, start thinking about a game plan about how to, I'm hearing exit for some of you, but how to gain your independence so you can move forward in your new cycle. The 2nd house, your assets, finances, and the things that you value. So really, again, maybe it's about a venture for you, a new venture financially, and how to make that happen. You know, do your due diligence in making that happen for yourself. And last but not least, hey 11. The 12th house. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. Asking the universe for guidance with regards to this transformation. A lot of it to do with finances or moving out of this codependency into independence. So pay attention to that. 1111 at 444. No way. 444. Yeah, it is, right? Heck yeah. Last but not least, zodiac signs. Who do we pay attention to right now? Who are we highlighting? Zodiac signs. Sagittarius, fire sign. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Following your fire, what makes you excited and enthusiastic? You want to do that. Follow your fire. If you've been feeling kind of down or your self-esteem has been down, but you are naturally an energetic, vibrant person, how do we bring that about again? How do we bring that energy out again? This is a major opportunity for transformation. So find your fire, find your passion, and follow that. Could you please give my little bro Dixon my ass a shout out? Today's his 7th birthday. Happy birthday, Dixon! Paul asked me to shout you out, so happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Dixon. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, didn't warm up my voice, but happy birthday. That's so cute. Aries, another fire sign. I'm a double Aries, Aries moon, Aries rising. All my Aries, pay attention. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. Again, Gemini season, new moon in Gemini, a chance for pivoting and transformation. So, you know how Gemini has 2 sides. So there's one door that you're used to going down, perhaps that is the old path, the old way of doing things, staying in your comfort zone, wanting to be comfortable, the safe space, so to speak. you could do that, or the new door is getting out of your comfort zone, doing the unknown, stepping into the unknown. That will bring about a lot of abundance and fortune, but you have to take that step. So doing your due diligence and finding ways, starting with baby steps to be able to go through that door. I have a Taurus reading by another reader I love so much. His name is Chris Corsini. I got Taurus up there, and then after that I have Aries up there on my story on my Instagram. So I post that like daily. So if that calls to you, if you have Taurus in your chart or Aries in your chart, you might want to check that out. My Instagram is the same as my TikTok. It's Ellie Marie, ITSELIMERIE. And the last sign that we want to pay attention to and highlight in the room full of hidden cameras. Gabby, what hidden cameras? Thanks for the gifts. Chris, what's up, Chris? Virgo, earth sign. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. So this kind of is telling me, Virgo, if it's in your chart at all, you might be kind of cautious with heading into this new pathway, which is fine, but make sure it doesn't like completely scare you off from doing what you want to do. Start with baby steps, small steps in gaining the information on what you need to do to move forward. Sagittarius, Aries, and Virgo. Okay. With that being said, let's go back to let's go back to a little love message for you. Give me a second. How are you guys doing? I'll add you on IG. Cool, yeah. Because that way you'll get notified, or rather, do you get notified? No, you get notified when I go live on Instagram, so if you want to follow me there, you can. And then, where are you from and what time is it where you're at? I'm Taurus, Aries, Moon. Oh. Well, then both of those are for you, Chris. Where are you at and what time is it for you while I shuffle my cards, get my life together? What are you dealing with in your love situation at this time? What are you dealing with in your love situation at this time? San Francisco, 449, 450. Okay. What's up, my California people? Broke up with. Okay. Universe, what does the collective need to know right now in their love situation at this time? This midday reading. California, hey, all my Cali people. Thank you for double tapping the screen. It helps others find us. Maybe they need this message. What you need to know at this time. Little Sexy Empress, I like that name. Hello. Aries rising. Definitely want to check out Chris's reading. I put it on my story on Instagram. You can check that out. Ace of Swords. There's an important conversation that needs to be had. It requires truth, vulnerability, really talking about straight shooter conversation, no beating around the bush. What does this mean? Four of Swords in the reverse. This is after some no contact or after some time. So if you're not speaking right now, this might not be something that happens right away. And for some of you, if it's already happened, let me know. But it's an important conversation and things need to be said. For some of you, it's going to be closure that you've been seeking. For others, it might be a conversation that someone tries to have with you to get what they want out of this. But you really need to be strong and firm in steering this in the way that you want so that you get the clarity you need. And if you're not getting it, then I'll pull advice later. But if it's not serving you, what do you want to do with it? What else? The Magician. What is the Magician here, just for clarification? Judgment in reverse. By having this important conversation, you will then need to know what you need to do to move forward. You will gain the power and clarity you need after a lot of indecision regarding this specific situation, whether it's romantic or however this resonates for you. It's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. But maybe you haven't had this clarity, and now this important conversation that you need to have, that a lot of you will be having, will give you the power and the clarity you need after the indecision. So, are you ready for this conversation is the question. Queen of Cups. You've done a lot of like reflecting of your own emotions, knowing what you want now, understanding what serves you and what doesn't. So going into this important conversation, you need to stay true to those feelings. Some of you might be swayed. Some of you have been swayed in the past, and then it got you kind of off track. Maybe the person you're thinking of is very influential, very charismatic. Maybe they're in sales and they just know, or they're just good at like communicating in a way that gets them what they want. And they're very influential. They can be very persuasive. And so you want to really stay true to your feelings, what you've evaluated, and don't be swayed. Because some of you may be swayed and you want to stay true to how you feel and what you want and what you don't want. What does this mean? You're on point, girl. Thank you, Chris. Lovers in reverse, Gemini, as we're in Gemini season. Perhaps for some of you, it's about a connection, a relationship that is not going the way you want, it's not working out, it's not serving you anymore, and you've done some deep diving into how you feel, you've done some introspection, some deep reflection, and you know what serves you and what doesn't, and you really need to stay firm and strong in that. It's something to do with this major conversation. So Ellie never misses. What's up, So Rude? Nice to see you. When are you having this conversation? If you want to let me know. Have you already had it? Let me know in the comments. King of Swords in the upright. Wow. With the Ten of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, so this important conversation, if you can maintain your strength and maintain your conviction in how you feel and being able to articulate that with your words, will lead you to the happiness you seek. Now, it may not be in this current connection. It might be speaking to a future connection. But regardless of all that, being able to stand firm in what you've evaluated inside, to do with your emotions, to do with your feelings and what you want out of your experience here, will bring about abundance in terms of love and happiness, true happiness, because maybe what you've been dealing with has not been making you truly happy. Maybe you've just been on autopilot, kind of just existing, and it's really draining, and you really want to work towards true happiness in your life. Standing firm in what you've reflected on within yourself, in your own life, in your feelings about it all. Make sure you stand firm in this very important conversation, because I feel like there's a bit of a warning in this reading about that you can be swayed, because there's a lot of indecision in the past. So time to stand firm with that. What is your love advice with regards to this reading? What's up, Liz? What is your love advice with regards to this reading? At some point here, I'm going to start doing my TikTok lives and then transition to YouTube live. Would you be interested in doing that with me? Not right now, but I will be like doing a little live on TikTok, and then I'll be like, I'm going to go on to YouTube live now, because we have a lot of fun on YouTube live. You know, I have a little bit more like leeway on there, and we can get ratchet on there. And I used to do that all the time. It's a lot of fun. So would you join me on that? You would. Cool. I'm going to get fucking crazy over there. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. Hey, Samina, you have Death card Scorpio that just popped up. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. You have Scorpio in your chart. Something about ending a cycle. Transformation also. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You might have given this chance after chance before. I feel like you're not going to be doing that this time. Why? Because it didn't bring about the outcome that you wanted. You wanted healing, you wanted better. It didn't come out that way. I got Scorpio and I got Aquarius right here. And so you're pretty firm in what you want and what you don't want now. So stay firm in that, especially if this, you know, little chance you want to give somebody, or this opportunity, or this situation is just like repeating the same shit and it's not bringing you the healing that you're looking for. Then you definitely want to stand firm with, you know, with regards to that conversation and how you move forward with it. Hey, Divinely Protected, how are you? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Having awareness on how this has kept you from your path. Queen of Wands in reverse tells me that this has likely brought you down. This connection, maybe this kind of conversation in the past, a lot of indecision, has left you feeling empty, has left you kind of losing that vibrant energy that you used to have, that you do have. But, can you see the cards? There you go. But that's why you're being called to bring awareness to this situation right now. Because some of you are about to have this important conversation, and because you're already feeling weak and feeling drained, you might give in to the easier option of just like, fine, whatever, I don't care anymore, I don't have the bandwidth. But if you want to turn this around, you can. You just have to find strength and stay strong in the conviction of your reflection and your thoughts and your feelings on this. This important conversation can go how you want if you only continue to follow your intuition, follow your heart. Because this has been draining you. Facts. This has been draining you. It's taken away the essence of who you really are. I feel like you're a vibrant, fiery, strong energy, and this has just depleted you so much. So pay attention to that. Time to take the reins on this, and you can change this around because with Death card, you have transformation, a chance for rebirth here, a chance for a new cycle to begin. It starts with as simple as staying strong in this conversation. Yeah, they don't want me to be vibrant. That's no bueno. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Some of you will definitely be tested. Strength card, Leo. I got Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio here. Some of you, be careful. This is testing you, this karmic cycle. It's not the right time to try to take control over this. You need to let it flow. You just need to, the only thing you need to do is stand strong in your reflections and how you feel, and knowing what serves you and what doesn't. Strength card, Leo, tells me that some of you are going to have to practice restraint, as far as you might be tested, like this conversation may not go the way you want it, or they might try to play you, manipulate you, sway you, and then they're going to get you like hyped up, and you're going to be talking out of emotion, and you're going to be upset. They know how to push your buttons. Hold back, practice some restraint, you know, even if it means you have to just stay quiet and let them say whatever they need to say because they're used to control. Yeah, don't fall for the negative cycle again. Practice restraint, know what you want, and then articulate that. And then when you need to cut it off, do what you need to do, because in ending that, you will have the transformation you're looking for. They've been trying, and I'm not budging 10 toes down. Good job. Okay. To close out this reading, I'm going to pull from my positive deck, and then I'll see you guys later tonight. Positive deck. Two of Pentacles in the reverse with the Knight of Pentacles. This just fell out. Some of you are not sure. You're going to give this some time too. It's not like an overnight thing with the earth energy here. Yeah, this is like slow moving. It's a slow moving process. So you're not going to get everything all at once and all the answers all at once. You might have to just kind of, because you're not sure, right? But it is going to move towards some kind of stability. It's just slow moving. But let it flow. The only thing you need to be standing firm is in your conviction of like your feelings and the reflection that you've been doing and what serves you and what doesn't. Okay. Positive deck to end this close this reading. I like this deck a lot. Final messages for you to pay attention to at this time. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you guys. You should be getting notified if you follow me here on TikTok. If you're not, I'm sorry. TikTok. It's just TikTok, man. Thank you for the gifts, Chris. But I do go live in the midday and then especially at night. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form. Allow the time to heal you and move on. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form. So one door closes, one door opens, especially in this Gemini season. New moon in Gemini, a chance to choose another opportunity, choose another door. You're welcome, divinely protected. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form. Maybe you are searching among the branches for what only appears in the roots. This stuff is like, gets pretty deep. Deeper into the problem. Look deeper into the problem in order to find the solution. So that's the reflection that you've been doing. I know it's not mirrored, sorry. I know you've been doing reflection, some self-reflection, some introspection, what you really want. And sometimes it's hard to see like in all of the chaos, but really, like, I feel like this card is asking you to look into the details. Look at the big picture and then look at isolated incidents and look at the details to see, like, what were you missing? What were the red flags you were missing? What were the things that were happening where you denied your intuition? Add those things together and then ask yourself if this is still something that you want to move forward with. The devil's in the details. So pay attention to that. Thank you for the gifts, Chris. Thank you, 1111. One more card. Words are a pretext. It is the inner bond that draws one person to another, not words. This is really important, I feel like, because we just covered what you need to know, and it's about an important conversation. Remember that you can't put all the weight into words, because some of you are dealing with someone who is highly charismatic and very good with their words. Like, they know what to say. I don't know how to, like, articulate this. But they are very, very persuasive with their words. They know exactly what to say. They know how to push your buttons. They might even know how to steer the situation or the conversation to get you to fall right into their lap. So you really got to be strong with this. Words are a pretext. It is the inner bond that draws one person to another, not words. So you know this person too. They know you, but you know them. You know, or you should know by now, trusting your intuition, you know whether what they're saying is real or not. And if at any point you don't feel like they're meaning what they say, let them show with their actions. Actions, not words. Yeah. Words cannot express your feelings toward your person. You just know that he or she's the one. The one for you at this time, the one that you want to be on this journey on. But words can only take you so far. So this important conversation is an important one because it gives you an insight into what they're feeling. But some of you really can't trust what they say because, like I said, they're so persuasive and so charismatic. So just be aware of that. Also, actions over time. So again, this is not something that's overnight. You got to kind of like let this play out, but it's a good way to kind of get an insight into this person's psyche as they're speaking to you with this important conversation. My intuition is what caught them. Got it. Okay, bottom of the deck. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Learn from your mistakes and grow into a stronger person. I love this card so much. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Learn from your mistakes and grow into a stronger person. So things happen to make us better. Failures are not failures, they're simply discoveries. It's a chance for you to see what wasn't working and what you can do better, what you can learn from it. And that's really what this whole human experience is about. That's what the Sims game is about. We do things, they work, don't work. When they don't work, we try something new, so on and so forth, rinse and repeat. So don't feel like you had don't grieve, and then you have the wound is the place where the light enters you. So yes, you can be sad. Yes, you can feel down, but that really doesn't serve you, right? When something doesn't work, you open another door. You see another opportunity. You try something different. You try something new. The wound is the place where the light enters you. So that's actually a really good point for you to be at when you're so low. You're embracing all of the light that's coming, and it catapults you into a new opportunity. It's whether you want to have the courage to take it or not. Learn from your mistakes and grow into a stronger person, which is exactly where you're at. So basically, don't dwell too much in the grief, because when you're at rock bottom, you can only go up. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys later. Full readings on my YouTube channel, Tarot by Marie. It's on my bio. Love you. See you later. Bye.